much because I don't want to give away the big surprise just yet. And YouTube decided to go live a little early. There we go, that makes sense. What did I drop? Oh, pick that up. Okay, that'll work. So, welcome to Crooked Cam. I have a crazy holiday story to tell. You won't believe what I just found at Ross. So, to get you to how I ended up, oh, someone's in the comments. Alright, Kushisu, Sailor Sun, hello there. So, to get to how I ended up at Ross to begin with, if you saw my last short videos, then you know I have 6 Christmas trees in my living room. They're tiny, but they are awesome. So I was thinking about using them for a holiday photo for the whole family. And I was going to bring down the tripod that I'm currently using, and my mom suggested getting a selfie stick. And it's so interesting because, like, for some reason, I've had more than 10 years of having a smartphone, and not once did I ever think to get a selfie stick. I don't know why that always skips my head, but for some reason I don't have a selfie stick. So I'm like, okay, I need to go get a selfie stick. So I initially go to Five Below, and there's a dude who is only temp there, and thank God he is only temp because he is so rude. And usually when I go to Five Below, everybody is super cool. So this is the only rude person I have ever seen at Five Below, and he will not be there much longer. So I asked the dude, where are the selfie sticks? And he goes, yeah. No consonants here, just yeah. So that could be Narnia for all I know. So I go in his direction, and of course there's no selfie sticks. There's lots of, I can totally believe this is not Labubu. There's lots of Squishmallows. There's lots of, gingerbread and all sorts of stuff. But of course, there's no selfie sticks. So I asked him again, where are the selfie sticks? It's in tech. So I'm like, okay, anybody can find where the tech is at Five Below. I went up and down tech. I looked in between things. I looked under shelves. I moved stuff around. No selfie sticks to be found. So I asked the boy one last time, did I miss the shelf? Is there some place where the selfie sticks should be? And he says, I thought we had a shipment. If you can't find it, either you're lost or you should just go to Ross because we just might not even have the selfie sticks. Okay? Just go to Ross. Everybody finds everything at Ross. Which is, again, how I know he's not going to be working at Five Below much longer. So I go to Ross. And I should not be left to Ross by myself, obviously, because I spend a lot of money. But I try to find my usual go-to people at Ross whenever I'm lost there, but they were on break, and one person was going home, so the only folks that were left didn't speak a whole lot of English. I'm learning Spanish, but I'm not good at it yet. I just recently picked up a few new words, so I'm like, I'm just not going to trouble you. So I went up and down and up and down and up and down Ross. I couldn't find a selfie stick anywhere. And then something cracked into my shoulder hard. I don't know if I bumped into a shelf. I don't know what the deal was, but something went into my shoulder hard. And I was like, ow. And it's my, if you guys remember my Black Friday video, it's my Black Friday shoulder, the one with the scar. So instinctively, I'm looking behind to see if there's somebody behind me who might have hit my shoulder. I'm alone. So thank God, right? But I'm like, what could have cracked into my shoulder? Because that was a little bit heavy. What could have cracked into my shoulder? What could have possibly cracked into my shoulder? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's an official American Girl doll. It's a real American Girl doll. Cue the Hulk Hogan music if you don't mind Hulk Hogan's the not racist part of his legacy. You know, is that I am a real American girl. I'm like, this is not a knockoff. It's not a bootleg. It's a real American girl. It's street chic. It's number 90. Oh my God. It's the BFF to the doll that my hubby got me when I was pregnant. You remember Azalea, right? So I'm looking and I'm like, oh my God. And of course, I look the box over and like, there it is. There's the Ross sticker. I used my credit card. Like, it's a real American Girl. It's one of the American Girl dolls that's been sitting on my wish list for like 6 years almost. I'm like, holy smokes. Ross carries American Girl. I feel like I'm in a fan fiction. It doesn't even feel real, but it's happening. I pinched myself. I wasn't dreaming. I'm totally awake. So she was the only one there. So I grabbed her and I went to go to the checkout immediately because I figure I should leave now before I spend any more money. And as I'm pulling out my brand new credit card because I worked really hard and I got my credit score up and I'm proud of myself for that. So this is like my treat. I asked the girl behind the counter, the one who could speak some English, how long have you guys had American Girl? Because I shop here regularly and this is the first time I've seen an American Girl doll. And she tells me that this is new to Ross. They had some American Girl dolls for Christmas, but they're being smart. They saw on Facebook that there's a lot of these Ross videos where people are finding a whole bunch of American Girl stuff there. They're finding accessories. Although it's sold out on the website and on the Amazon store, Kavi, Girl of the Year for 2023, Kavi's there. Kavi's accessories have been at Ross. And they had like a whole bunch of other stuff. They had some stuff from Melody. But she said what she saw in the comments were from Ross employees, that they would put the American Girl stuff out for Christmas and then the tornado would happen because, you know, it's we're past Black Friday now. So, you know, life would happen and then the store would get torn to shreds. And this specific Ross in Michigan City gets torn to shreds frequently. Like every other time I'm there, it looks like a tornado hit it. This is one of the few times it looks pristine, you know? And she wants to keep it that way. So she said that what she and all the staff decided was they were going to put out one American Girl at a time. And as soon as that girl goes bye-bye, she's been purchased, she goes away, they put out the next American Girl. They only got 3 American Girl dolls. I got the last one. She said that they had one with an Addie mold, they had another one of these, and then there's this one. And that's it. That's all they got for the dolls. And then they just had some accessories. And they're just putting them out one box at a time. One person will purchase it and go away thinking that's the last one. And then they'll put the next box out, which is so smart. This is the smartest Ross I've ever been to, if that is how they're doing it. Because that's how you save yourself from a lot of trouble. Because the other thing that she told me about is something that already hit Meijer and already hit my local Walmart, where people are buying expensive Barbie dolls and expensive AEW figures and WWE figures, and then they're stealing the good figure and maybe 1 or 2 accessories, and then they're swapping it out for like the Dollar Tree version or the Dollar General version if we're talking the action figures. Or they're swapping them out for like the crappy Playline toy. So like at Meijer, for example, the Odile ballerina Barbie dolls that are $60, those have been swapped out. The box is there and the shoes are there, curiously, but the doll is like either the $6 like straight-legged Millie doll from the bathing suit line, or it's like a Dollar Tree doll. There was one I saw with like the hideous Dollar Tree face. It's based on like the original old pre-Tycho Little Mermaid dolls. And I was just like, oh, cursed. And then over at Walmart, they're seeing like, you know, AJ Styles, like the crummy AJ Styles figures being put into the nicer AJ Styles boxes, or they're seeing like the AEW before he went away, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk figures being swapped out for like Kevin Owens. And if you've seen Kevin Owens, you know Kevin and Cody and Punk, they look nothing alike. So it's almost laughable. But the worst thing is that my Meijer and my Walmart, they're still charging full price for that, knowing that's not the real figure you've been had. So it's real scummy. The other thing they had a problem with were Bratz dolls. Like the Bratz dolls were being taken out of their boxes and replaced with, again, Dollar Tree dolls. There was a Ross store she told me about that's a few counties away. They had some American Girl dolls out, and somebody swapped out the Kavi dolls for the Walmart generic My Life As dolls. So that's why they're only doing it one at a time. And this one, they put like the electronic spider on her. Like when you buy a PlayStation, they put like the spider on her and it's like triple wrapped. And it was already blinking too. So it was already like had the red light on. It was like beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. So I should have heard her when she slammed into my shoulder. So they took very careful care of this girl. But this is my prize. This is my personal little gift to myself for getting my credit score up. And I can't believe she was at Ross. So, since you folks are watching, let's do an unboxing. And then we'll put her with her buddy, Azalea. So, and she just winked at me. I don't know if she'll do it in the camera. I was just watching Santa Claus is Coming to Town. They just seen the song with like the dollies that always wink, and she just winked. So, yay. All right. So, first things first. I'm always surprised that they just put the dolls like this, because like everything else Mattel is hermetically sealed. I'm going to move the camera. Don't mind the sheets. Today is laundry day. I'm just waiting for the towels to finish so I can do the sheets. Okay, so we got her little window up. Okay. And she comes with a copy of the Friends book. I have like several copies of this book. I've had a bunch of well-meaning friends send me copies of the Friends book, so I thought that was cool. So if you don't remember it from before, it's all about friendship. It's a sweet little book. It's a nice guide. It's all about how to make friends, how to keep them, and when it's time to let it go. So that's cool. And there she is in box. And she's wearing a t-shirt hoodie dress. And it says Born to Shine. I know my camera's backwards. I have no idea how to fix it. And she's got some embroidery, an embroidered rose on there. She's got the official American Girl tag right there on her dress. And she's got silver boots with blue laces. And there's a plastic tab here. Let me do it this way. Here we go. There's like a plastic tab around her neck. And you're supposed to pop that. And it pops rather nicely. And she's still kind of attached to the box when I do that. So there's like some elastic bands around her hands. So we're going to undo that next. There we go. You just slide them out. And same with her boots. The elastic bands, they're just sort of like rubber bands, just very loose on there. I usually take a pair of scissors and cut them out, but I think this will be fine. And her boot just came off. But you can see the bottom of her boot there, if you were ever curious. These are nice leather boots. They are not plastic. They're like faux leather. Okay, so I got that loose. And now we're going to take off the styrofoam. We're going to toss that out. There's a trash can in front of me for that. And this is before they started putting stars on theirs. So we still have our flat feet. Which, by the way, the Barbie movie went to Tubi. So if you haven't seen the Barbie movie, now you don't have to pay money for it. And you can stream it free and legally. Put her boots back on. There we go. And lastly, there is a thin hairnet. So we will just undo that. They sort of put it like fully around the wig this time. So like, it looks kind of torn. There's like a little loop there. So we're just gonna peel this off. There. And they put her in a loose braid, but it's already like coming undone because like the hair is thicker than the hair tie because they use a Barbie hair tie. So this is fine for Barbie at 11.5 inches, but not so much American Girl. So that I'll probably just undo her braids soon. Although, if I choose not to, there's a hole in her hoodie that is braid shaped. Actually, let's go ahead and put that right through. There. Give her her little hoodie look. That's actually cute. Okay, her hair just like poing. So now you know she's like totally made for me because my hair does whatever it's doing, like poing. The new Common Rider Zetz, his hair does that with his cowlick. And speaking of a cowlick, if you saw the picture I put up for this video, then you already know what I'm naming her. And yes, I'm naming her Kanata in honor of the main character in Lucky Star. And I just got a text from my husband, so I gotta wrap this up. But before I do, ta-da! There she is with Azalea. So this was an amazing lucky find. Lucky Star, right? Check out your local Ross. I heard TJ Maxx and Marshall's may also have them too. So go ahead and check those stores too. They are way cheaper than Amazon and American Girl right now. And it's all official. So I hear my baby in the background. I need to go check on him. So thank you folks so much for watching this surprise video. I will see you folks soon.